Okay, it looks like this stream is up and running despite all the frustrations and failings of Elgato general crappiness. So we'll see if anyone actually manages to make it for this stream. Oh, there's 4 people. That's very exciting. Okay, well, hello 4 people. Glad you could make it. I'm Jeremy Parrish, and this is Famicoffee, because it's the morning. It was supposed to be Nintendo, but a combination of technologies failed on me last night. Windows, Elgato, YouTube. So here we are in the morning. And finally, I am streaming Sega 32X games from an Analogue Mega Sg, which is a party trick that was a lot more impressive back before anyone else had done it, but my streaming wasn't working then, so I couldn't show it off. It was very sad. So I'm going to mess around with this game and maybe some others, drink some coffee, and I don't know, maybe call it a day after that. It's 8 a.m. here on the east coast of America, but it feels so much earlier. Anyway, this is Tempo, a game from, I want to say 1995. Oh, it's right there on the title screen, 1995. It was developed by Red, which is the studio behind the original Sakura Wars, and published by Sega for 32X. And if you play this game on a 32X, on an Analogue SG, a Mega SG, normally you will be able to play it, but it will be missing background graphics, like where it was just black there a second ago. I believe that is fed into the console through the 32X. So actually getting a 32X to run really on anything is kind of difficult because it's such a kludge of technology. Snazzy Crowd 1212 reminds me that Red was the studio behind Bonk also. That's right. I can't believe I forgot that. They were all over the place, hanging out with NEC and then Sega. Anyway, this is Tempo, as I mentioned, and so if you play this game without the proper patch cables, the clouds and seagulls in the background don't appear. It's just black in the back. And I don't actually know if that's necessarily a bad thing. It's a little hyperactive if you ask me, but the 32X was a weird little platform add-on. So the way it worked was that you plug it into your Sega Genesis, and then you feed your Genesis video cable through the 32X, and the 32X hardware would take the incoming signal and mix in additional visuals and things like that. Like it had a more powerful processor than the Genesis, so it could do things like FMV or kind of crappy 3D, and or it could do like those hyperactive clouds and birds in the background. I apologize that I'm taking this so slowly. I'm talking, playing an unfamiliar game, and it's very early in the day. Anyway, so yeah, that patch cable and the visual analog blending technology makes the 32X really difficult to kind of provide for with modern clone hardware. I think there are emulators that can handle it just fine, but with the Analogue Mega Sg, the video out on that is HDMI only. And obviously the Mega or the 32X does not have HDMI input. So the analog video, or the video from the analog system does not really work natively. Oh, I can't believe you take fall damage. What kind of cheap game is this? I know there's a way to kill those guys. I've done this before. Anyway, so yeah, the 32X. Boy, it's too early in the day for me to be talking about this stuff. What is Tempo even doing? He's dancing for some reason. He's taking fall damage. A little bird came along. Not bird, fairy. Well, I guess bird if you want to use like improper sexist 50s slang, What? What? Okay, this is one of those games. Man, there's a lot happening here. There's a whole lot of chat happening in the, or a lot of comments happening in the stream chat, and also I'm not doing well at playing this game, and also I'm not doing well at explaining the tech here. Okay, let me take a breather. So, the Analogue Mega Sg is a Sega Genesis clone console capable of... Die, you little bug. Capable of playing Sega Genesis games. We get that, right? Yes, okay. And it upscales them and outputs them as HD. Why do I keep doing the same stupid things? Oh, that's not what I want to do. Well, I can talk to the hand now. So, you know, the HDMI video makes it incompatible with the 32X. Okay, it's the same thing. There's a dance and a fairy. And then I'll probably die again. Wow, I'm never going to finish this line of thought, am I? Okay, something just happened there. I teleported. There's a zombie guy. So, because of the shenanigans involved with getting a 32X to run, what you have to do is you have to attach your Analogue Mega Sg to the Analogue DAC, the digital analog converter. What is happening here? And the digital analog converter, so I guess I can't go down there, will translate that HDMI stream, the high definition stream, into a oh, look at that. I can hover. Okay. It will translate the HDMI stream, the high definition stream, into an analog stream, a 240p analog stream that you can then feed into your 32X and get the video to blend. And once you've done that, then the 32X outputs a video signal that unfortunately is not HDMI, it is analog, it is RGB or composite or component or whatever you hook up. So to get this running in HD, I am running this through an upscaler. So basically there's a whole lot happening here. There is a 32X plugged into an Analogue Mega Sg, which is then feeding into a DAC, which is then feeding back into the 32X, which is then running to a video splitter that sends video both to my television and to the upscaler. And then the upscaler goes to a capture device which plugs into a computer, which then sends you video that you are seeing here. So this is really a lot of needless nonsense to go through in order to stream a game that, from what I can tell here, is not actually all that great. It does have some very lively animation, but it's got that kind of, like, this is made in Japan, but it's got that kind of Eurojink to it where it's just like kind of large, aimless platform action design. Not really in love with this. So Tempo can do a few things. He can get attacked by hearts, like literally have a heart attack. Okay. He can jump on the heart and kill it, finally. He can shoot music notes at hamburgers. All the things a growing platform adventure young lad should do. Anyway, I don't know why this game actually needs the power of the 32X unless you really think those platelets and red blood cells in the background are super crucial, which I find them really distracting, but you know, it was the 90s and they were just figuring things out. They're like, wow, we've got the ability to blend a high power video stream in with our Sega Genesis game. Let's do it. And this is what you get. It's got okay music though. It is tempo. It would be sort of pathetic if a game called Tempo had poor music. So there's an arrow pointing down. Do you think I should trust it? I don't know if I trust this game. This game is not giving me a lot of reason to have faith in it. But let's see what happens. Yeah, okay. Oh, I guess I need to hover on the way down. That explains the fall damage. Okay. So I don't know what those little nugget things are supposed to be. Are they supposed to be cells or blood clots? I really don't know. Alright, this is a very exciting stream. Watch me slowly hover my way down through a body with spinning blood cells in the background. Good times. So I guess this stage, the first section of the stage was tempo traveling into someone's mouth, and so now I guess I'm inside the body, but like at a microscopic level. And I feel like I was just here, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Okay. So this may not be a game where I make a lot of progress because, well, I mean, just look at it. Just look at the design of this thing. It is a mess. This really would have been better as a Nintendo stream because I feel like this is a game that needs lots of alcohol to power you through. Oh, come on, little guy, you can do it. No, I guess you can't do it. Okay. Can I run and jump somehow? Yes, it seems like I can. But there we go. Wow. Fussy, fussy controls. And I feel like I jumped on that dude before, didn't I? So I keep collecting things. I don't know what the things are. Music notes. I guess that makes sense. It's called tempo. A hand with numbers on it. That doesn't make sense. Is this Hamburger Helper? It's a mystery. Maybe it's the prequel to Glover. I don't know. Okay, so I've already been here. And it already told me to go down, and I did, and it was really kind of boring. So I guess I will just keep hovering my way down and see what happens. Go a little tempo. Keep dropping. Keep dropping. That's right, buddy. You can do it. Keep falling. Keep making no progress whatsoever. Very exciting. Very proud of you. Oh, no, it's that guy again. So it's just going to teleport me back and forth. Whoa, I have upgraded my music. That's phenomenal. Alright. You know, this is getting kind of boring, so I'm going to look at the stream chat. Massive Pileup says, "Why are there saxophones in a body?" Look, I'm not going to judge the dietary habits of a man with an enormous mouth and many missing teeth. Celine Taporta says, "If I recall, you have to collect all of a certain item to proceed." Yeah, that's probably the hands that I'm picking up, but I have to, like, find my way around. Oh, Celine, someone says the game looks dark. Yeah, that's because, God dang it. It's a really frustrating thing. So, I normally work on a Mac, and for some reason, Elgato's capture program has stopped streaming on Mac. It's really great. I really love it. So I have to jump over to Windows. But for some reason, every time I boot into Windows, the Elgato app just completely forgets my settings. So my video settings were arranged last time, and they looked good. And of course, it forgot what all those settings were. So I have to like reconnect my YouTube account, basically set everything up fresh from scratch anytime I want to do a stream. It's really stupid and annoying. I'm not really a fan of the way things are working right now. Like, streaming is not rocket science. So many people stream, and many of them are not very smart, so it's definitely not rocket science. And I am just as not smart as any of them, so I should be able to do just fine. I like this flower. It's just hanging out, just doing its thing. So I need to get over there somehow. And that's more easily said than done. So, I did see someone in the comments mention that this game looks really busy, and you are absolutely right. This game is way too busy. There is just too much happening on screen, and not in a good way, in a we've got technology and we don't really know what to do with it kind of way. And I just realized these little poles that I'm spinning on are flutes, because this person also swallowed flutes. He must have gotten confused. It sounds like fruit, but it's not. It's a flute. Sorry, buddy. You've poisoned yourself with reed instruments. Woodwinds, I guess. Love the way that it seems like you can stick to walls, but actually you can't. Can I get over here maybe? Is that going to do me anything? No, it's not. Well, I seem to have gotten to a point, where I dropped my hand. Okay, that's nice. So, I would actually just kill Tempo and let him die, but there are no enemies around for me to do that with. So, yeah. Does he not have a run button? He does not have a run button. It's always slow. Oh, there we go. Okay. You double tap, of course. Why wouldn't you double tap? There we go. Okay. So I shot a spider. I grabbed a hand. I grabbed some music notes. I don't know what any of this stuff does, but it's a platformer, so clearly I need them. There is a guy in an old-time buggy car who ran me over. Getting some Alex Kidd vibes here. For some reason that caused me to drop a hand. Okay, well, congratulations to me. I managed to make it out of the eye-destroying stomach area. No, I didn't. Actually, I'm right back. So for some reason the slime stuff here causes me to slip forward out of control. And it looks like I can't actually kill that ghost thing, so I'm just going to drop down past it. Oh, or maybe I can kill it. There's a trash bin, which apparently does not contain power-ups. Alright, so these little dudes, I guess I'm stunning them and then I can jump on them. That's not very clear. They look, immaterial, insubstantial. So it doesn't say, jump on me here. Oh, damnable heart. Oh, it took away my ability to shoot stuff. Oh man, what? All that progress for nothing because some heart was hovering around me and I was trying to get my power up. Oh well. Yeah, I don't think I get this game, but maybe that's a me failing, not a game failing. I'm willing to cut it some slack because it's really early. If you are just joining, what the hell time is it? 5:20? No, 8:20. My PC side, Windows side, for some reason thinks I'm on Pacific time. But no, Microsoft, not everyone lives in Washington. You are mistaken. Anyway, if you're just joining, hello, I'm Jeremy Parrish. This is a Famicoffee morning stream where I very sleepily play a game I don't know, and I do a very poor job of it. Glad you could join. This is Tempo for Sega 32X. Oh, god dang it, it's that stupid heart again. Attacking me from out of nowhere. Some crap-ass design right there. Okay, now something's happened. I don't know what. He's dancing again. And, okay, it's that fairy. I almost got crushed there. That would have been very ignominious. Anyway, so I am playing Tempo on Sega 32X. It's not great. Not really loving it. It's full of cheap falls and untelegraphed deaths and all the good things that everyone loves in a video game. Alright, I'll try one different stage. You can choose 3 different stages at the start. I'm playing this on an Analogue Mega Sg through the analog digital analog converter, which is the only way to use 32X on a Mega Sg, and I'm not really sure that it was worth all the hassle, but hey, why not? All right. I'm trying to drink coffee, but my mug is much too large. Alright, so I did the boxing glove stage and it was terrible, so let's try the headphone stage, see what's up. So as I was saying, the Analogue DAC is the only way to play 32X on a Mega Sg, and even then you can't really do it in high definition because of the weird video blending involved. The Sega Genesis outputs a signal to the 32X, and then the 32X blends that signal with its own video input, its own video contributions. Auto-scrolling stage, or not auto-scrolling, but conveyor belt stage, those are always the worst. With platforms, boy oh boy, I can see some fun times are in store for me now. So yeah, as I was saying, what? Okay. As I was saying, the video blending causes the output, the final output, to come from the 32X, and to my knowledge, there is no high definition 32X yet. No clone of the 32X, and why would there be? I mean, my God, what would you even be thinking? So I have to upscale this with a FrameMeister, but that's how I normally have my system set up anyway, so it makes no difference. It's all the same. No, tempo, don't die. Oh, look at that, you can control your hover. Oh, he says, and then fails to control his hover. Alright, so I made a flower come to life and sing, and that gave me musical notes. I don't know why any of these things happen. God dang it. Tempo, you stupid little insect. I think he's supposed to be a cricket. The original Zapper. Before there was Zapper, the wicked cricket, there was Tempo, the cricket with way the hell too much happening in the background. Please stop that. Oh no, this is just killing me. Man, this reminds me of being, a kid in the 90s and getting on someone's color Macintosh and being like, wow, I can make all kinds of color gradients and finding the trippiest, ugliest colors I could. But the thing is, I did that for my own amusement. I did not sell that to people as a $60 product. And that is the difference here. I really don't know which things here are going to hurt me and which are not. I really love that. That's my favorite kind of design. Touch things and see if you die. So you'd think, hey, I could pick up a TV, that's like a power-up, right? But no. Meanwhile, a thing that is just electricity floating around, you can jump on that and you're safe, but not a TV. Nope. Even though the electricity thing seems to be as electrified as the TVs. And sometimes, if you press the jump button at the wrong time, you won't hover, and then you die. Alright. So, I gotta say, I've been wanting to do this stream for a very long time, ever since I got my hands on a prototype of the Analogue DAC back in like October, and my ability to stream is always impeded by annoying frustrations. And just like with today, this was supposed to have been streamed last night, but no, it didn't work out. Oops. And after all this build-up, I'm not really loving this game. I love beautiful 2D platformers, and there is some beautiful sprite art happening here, but there's also a lot of stuff happening here that is not beautiful in the least. Like those backgrounds. Why are there cockroaches hovering in the background? Is this Joe's apartment? What is happening here? Happened again. Oh, for the love of God. Alright, so here comes the 2x power-up icon again. This is really just maybe the least attractive, beautiful game I've ever seen. It is so ugly, and yet so much love and care have been put into its visuals. It's really remarkable. It is so 90s. Like those extreme colors, the neon. Oh, great job, Tempo. The neon and everything. This is really a remarkable feat. I seem to have a lot of trouble with this hover jump. Sometimes I can pull it off just fine, sometimes I can't. I see the stream chat has turned into a philosophical discussion of the 32X, and that's understandable. So I guess the question is, if I give up on this game, which is going to happen pretty soon, because seriously, what should I play instead? So let's just pretend that I have limitless access to 32X, because I do, thanks to the Terra Onion's Mega SD, which works just fine with the Analogue Mega Sg. Although, if you want to play Sega CD games on the Mega SD, you can't use it at the same time as the 32X because it just makes a mess. Also, I did that again. This time I'm not getting the 2X power-up. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with the cockroaches. The audio shenanigans, or the video shenanigans involved with... How did I get down there last time? Video shenanigans involved with the 32X make it impossible for the Mega SG to work, or Mega SD to work correctly through a 32X. You also can't use the Analogue Mega SG adapters for things like Mark III, Master System, SG-1000, Game Gear, etc. Dang it. So you have to actually unhook your 32X, re-plug in a different way to the DAC. It's not perfect. But I don't blame Analogue for that. I blame Sega for making just the most ridiculous cluster foul up of a console add-on you can possibly imagine. I bought my 32X used and had it set up on a Sega Genesis with a Model 1 Sega CD, and it came without instructions, and just figuring out what to do was really an extraordinary task. It took me forever. Whoa! So there's a guy in a tank for some reason. I ran into him. I don't know what those screens are all about. I think they're just showing off effects. So this game came out the same year as Yoshi's Island, and I think they both had the same thought in mind. Like, let's do all kinds of wild effects and stuff to show off extra hardware power. But man, this is just not working on the same level as Yoshi's Island, I'm afraid. And this does not come from a place of Nintendo bias in favor of over Sega. I mean, look at this. Like, in theory, that stuff happening in the background is an interesting idea, but wow, man, it really hurts to look at. What were they thinking? I really feel like you need to be like tweaking to play this game and really appreciate it. And folks, not only am I not tweaking, I am very tired. So this is just killing me. This game, I tell you what. Oh, Lord. What is with this background? Holy crap. Oh. Having a little trouble with the timing on like the run and jump and stuff. Okay, there we go. I did that, and for no real reason. Wait, can I stand on the EQ? Oh, interesting. Kind of dumb, but okay. Interesting. Oh, wow, what? Holy crap. The worst. Apparently I can cling to walls and I'm just realizing this. How was I doing that before? This game, man. Okay, I guess maybe it's only certain walls. Do you think if I get enough of these musical notes, the background graphics will go away? I apologize for not putting an epilepsy warning on this stream. I did not know it was going to go like this. This is my first time really playing this game, and I was unaware of just how much it hates the human eye. I think I'm supposed to use these EQs as platforms, but I can't really predict how they're going to appear, so that's really difficult. I think we need to go to a different game. So, folks, wow. I need to play a different game. So, someone, let's jump this pop or dump this soda stand. All right, we are going to the Terra Onion. No, that wasn't what's supposed to happen. I changed the setting. It's not supposed to do that. Come on now. I'm trying to run the cartridge and reset. Whoa, I just killed my